Life can take us on so many different avenues and routes, and we probably find ourselves trying and trying and trying in so many different directions. But what do you really want to do? What do you really want to do? What do you really want your life to look like? If you're fully fucking devoting to yourself, what does that feel like? What does that look like? And if you can't answer that, that's okay. But I just want to bring awareness to the fact that often we get so caught up in point A to point B that we don't realize there's a third option, which is up here. It's not going left and right in this hamster race, but dropping that all together and moving up in resonance, resonance, with your soul. Moving up in devotion to yourself. Creating that new timeline, creating that new harmonious timeline that really feels amazing for you and resonates in your heart and your soul, because why not? Because that's what you came here to do. You did not come here to be hung up over Joe Schmo over here, or I'm trying to think of a girl's name. Point being, you did not come here to just suffer. Absolutely not. Then why do we see so much suffering on the earth right now? Well, that's a loaded question, and there's so many people on earth right now who have not awakened to the truth of who they are. We are all God. We are all the infinite creators, and God, this conversation could go so freaking infinite, so I'm going to bring it back and narrow it down because I feel my brain going on all these rabbit holes of where I could start explaining things. So let me bring it back to my point here, which is, why are you here? What are you here to create? What are those beautiful divine dreams that feel so, maybe they do, maybe they don't, feel so far out of reach? But they're your dreams. They're your fantasies. They're planted here for a reason. They're planted here for a reason. Not because it's a fantasy. I mean, sure, it's a fantasy, but who says fantasy can't be real life? Besides people who were not taught how to dream, who were not taught the truth of who they are. You are your fantasy, dude. You are your fantasy, and you are life itself. And that's not some dramatized woo-woo spiritual nonsense. That's the actual truth. It's so true that people don't believe it because we're not taught to believe these things. And that's okay. We chose as souls to come here and experience a state of amnesia for our soul's betterment, for experience, for whatever the case may be. But we're not supposed to stay in it, nor can we. Every single being at one point or another is going to awaken and is going to remember, because that's the laws of the universe. That's the way the scales go, the scales tip. Eventually, we're all going to remember. But if you're watching this, this is your guidance to realize right now, not eventually down the road, but right now, that you are being guided to devote to yourself, to freaking marry yourself. You are being guided. I have this picture over here. I'm trying to not show my underwear. Okay, I want to show you guys. I didn't paint this picture. I found it at Goodwill. This is you, and this is you. This is the divine marriage of your heart when you start to devote to yourself, when you start to devote to your truth. This is you. These are your dreams. You are not separate from your dreams, but it might feel like your dreams are only up here, They're only in your fantasy. That's because that's where the creation is being birthed into your human conscious field. That's where it's being birthed. And now you bring it down into your body. How do you do that? How do you embody those dreams? You embody those dreams by becoming who you really are, by letting go of the drama, by letting go, like, just get real with yourself, step by step. And it's not going to happen all at once. I mean, not that it can't, anything is possible, but be patient with yourself, because likely this is going to take time and be a process of slowly getting to know yourself, of starting to become your best friend, your best lover, of starting to listen to yourself, of starting to dream with yourself. You can start with the small things. Start with, hey, this person isn't serving me. I don't even like being around this person. Cut it. Hey, we've been real lazy lately in the nicest way possible. I would like us to start moving, start small. Or vice versa. Hey, I've been working way too much and I hate this job I'm working at. Or it could even be something like, dude, it can be anything. It can be anything. It can be oiling your face every day. And a good way to channel this, a good way to figure out, what do I need for myself? Ask yourself this question every freaking day. What do I need for myself today? And a good way to figure that out is to start writing. Because when you write, you start to channel those extra sensory parts of your experience, of your brain, of your consciousness, of your higher self. You start to channel those and be like, okay, it kind of feels like, for me, when I write, it feels really safe, because I realize when I start writing about any problem I'm dealing with, when I start writing and moving my hand, then I can unravel it, I can put it on paper, I can figure out how I'm feeling and how I need to move forward. So I am going to end this video soon, but I just want to bring it back to the point of following yourself. There's no need to keep going back and forth. You've done what you can here. You've done what you can. You're going to keep living the same life every day. The same life every day, maybe slightly different clothes, a new this, a new that, but you're bored. And are you even really happy? Or are you just fake happy? Because the mind can be happy, but the heart can be numb. The body can be sad. We don't want that. And we don't have to have that. We can have the ultimate experience that we want. But it's about becoming you, guys, and anyone and everyone can become you as long as you want to, as long as you choose to, as long as you say, okay, I mean it, I'm ready. As soon as you freaking devote to yourself, to your life, to why you came here, your mission, and you don't have to know what it is. Most people don't. All you need to know is, I'm devoting to my soul right now, and that's all I know. You're not supposed to know more. You're not meant to know more until you know more. Then you're meant to know more. There are no accidents or mistakes. You can't miss out on yourself. You can't miss out on what you're meant to do as long as you're following yourself and following your heart. You don't just, I keep saying the words, but you don't just miss out on it. It comes to you as long as you are devoting to love, devoting to the embodiment of why you came here. Taking it step by step, following the God within you. It is 9:09 on the timer. Happy endings and brand new beginnings. Happy, God, you know what I mean. I genuinely mean happy endings. But yeah, I am going to get off here. I love you guys. Goodbye.